What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to do an impact test with my Beaman BP50. This is a 50 caliber CO2 launcher, self-defense launcher. I'm going to be using aluminum balls in this. Typically when I use these in the way it is, this is stock. The only thing I've done is dyed this shell to like a purple color. This usually hits about 18 joules with these ammos. This is the Salt Supply S2. This is a 68 caliber CO2 launcher. This usually gets about 20 joules, maybe 22. These are Alien Play aluminum balls. These weigh more and it'll be traveling slower out of this. These weigh less and they'll be going about 140 feet per second faster than however fast this hits. This usually gets like 260 feet per second with these balls on the first shot. This usually gets about 380, 390, sometimes 400 feet per second with these balls. 2.7 grams, 7.2 grams. I just want to see what these will do to these cans. Same exact brand of can, unscathed currently, but you're gonna obviously see probably these penetrate easier than the 68 caliber version. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some Crossman CO2 carts and get some oil. I'm just gonna be using these in the normal manner. These are both not modified launchers, just straight out the box, save for exterior color changes I've done to mine, which, you know, this is dyed and then this one has green paint and taped up handle. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, hopefully you can see the can. I'm going to start with the S2 68 caliber. This is about $180. It's on sale right now at the time of this video. But yeah, I'll try to hit this thing and chrono it, and I'll just show you the first couple shots, the speeds and stuff. This one tends to hit a little bit, it shoots high, so if you're aiming, like right now I'm aiming right in the middle of the box, it's probably going to hit a little bit higher, but I'm going to try to compensate for that and shoot and get a good chrono reading and hit this target. So 252. It's about 75 degrees out here right now. It's Fahrenheit. I don't know what Celsius is. That's probably 25 or something. Those were not pre-charging or like sitting in the sun or anything. I just took them straight out of the house right now. So this one hit in the front. I was aiming like at the beans, hit up here, went through the back. So that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting it to do that. I will shoot this a couple more times. I'll just change the side. I'll do this side. I'll try to aim somewhere in here. All right, this has been sitting on the trash can lid for about a minute. Same ammos. It might be a little bit higher because it's been pressurizing. 254. So just a little bit, 2 feet per second higher. But I mean, it could have been the same exact speed because I don't know exactly how accurate that thing is. It's pretty accurate, but I mean, I never seem to get odd numbers on that. I always get even numbers. So that one just smashed the corner, but it didn't pierce through. So probably because I hit it up high. I'll shoot this side and I'll probably be done with that can because I can't really get any clean shots on it anymore. And I'm about 3 footsteps away from this thing, so like 10 to 11 feet, maybe about 3 meters, 2.5 meters, 3 meters. 250. It's a 7.2 gram ball with the Salt Supply S2. It's probably one of my favorite launchers just because it does what it's supposed to do. I've never had any issues with mine. That ball hit right there and it just chilled. So got one that went through and the other ones did not go through. So I'm going to use the Beeman, shoot that with these. Alright, you guys, I got the Beeman. This is the pretty much all stock pressurized now 2.7 gram alien play balls. I'm the same distance away from that can, and for whatever reason this one seems to shoot low and to the left. So I'm going to try to hit this. Hopefully I can. I got the chronograph right here. 386. So yeah, usually these two launchers, they're sort of comparable in the joule outputs, but since it's a 50 cal little pistol, it has a lot more penetrating force. It didn't go through the back. I think it just cracked the crap out of the front. So I'm gonna shoot this. I'll try to shoot it on this side, and I'll see what happens. All right, second shot. It's probably gonna be about the same speed, and hopefully I can hit the can again. 398. So that went a little bit faster. I think that's like almost 20 joules. It's probably 19 and a half. And I hit this side of the can right there on the bottom. And there's not a ball in here, but I'll find the balls later. So I'm going to shoot this side again. I'll aim a little bit higher. All right, third shot. .400. So that one definitely went through. I think it blew out that way. So it went through and then exited out like that. It's because these holes line up really good. So I'll shoot it again. There's one of the balls, the little 50 cal ball, and that's the 68 cal. So I'll shoot it again. I'll try to hit it right here. All right, let's see what this does. This is the fourth shot with the Beeman. 402. It's probably still hitting about 19 or almost 20 joules. But it's hitting that hard because it's having time to pressurize, repressurize. That's the newest shot. That one did not go through, but it has that crack right there that didn't exist before. This crack down here, and the ball's right there in the can. So I'll just try shooting it somewhere right here one last time. All right, fifth shot. 400. It's pretty good. It keeps on hitting that hard, but it's hitting that hard because I'm coming back and forth. I did hit it, but I think I hit a spot I may have already hit. Possibly. Yeah, because I don't see anything new. So I'll be right back. All right, sixth shot. I'll try to aim a little bit higher. I think I missed it. 398. And I'm pretty sure I missed. That definitely hit. 382. I think I got one more shot. I think I blew this whole thing out right now, because I don't think that was there before, this giant hole gash. So I'll shoot this one more time with the Beeman. I won't chrono it, I'm just going to shoot it, and then I'll get the Salt Supply S2 and shoot it, but it's probably going to hit really hard because it's been pressurized this whole time. The Salt Supply has been pressurized this whole time, so it's pretty good. Ball fell out. I'm going to use this can because this is the one I've been shooting with the Salt Supply, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got the S2. This is shot number 4. Same CO2 cart. It's been sitting on the table pressurized in direct sunlight, so this might hit harder than 250 or it might not, because that's what it was doing before. And I got that same can I was shooting the S2 at. 278. And like I said, it's going higher because it's staying on the table pressurized, because I'm trying this with these two different markers. And I think it just welted this pretty bad. The ball's in the can right there. I don't know how it got in there. I I think it hit where the words are right here, and it just got stuck in there. That's the only possible reason I got. I'm gonna try to flatten this out or something. I'll be right back. All right, this is the final shot on this magazine. I did not breech load one of these. This is the 5th shot, basically. Same CO2 cart and the Salt Supply S2. 264. It's pretty good. I think 278 with that 7.2 gram ball is close to 23 joules. And I hit this on this side. I think it clipped it on the corner over here. But just so far, this is the S2 and this is the Beeman. So yeah, the Beeman's just shredding that thing, and the S2 is just leaving fat welts on it. I like both of these launchers. They're both pretty good for their price and the performance. So I'm just gonna reload both of these and probably just dual wield them and just shoot at the box. Alright you guys, instead of using the cans, which I have not, they're just over there chilling, I'm going to use this pan I've already shot at. So I'll see if there's any sort of new damage to this. But these are CO2s are halfway through, and these have been sitting on the table, but I'm just going to dual wield them and shoot that thing. Alright, Salt Supply S2 in the right hand, Beeman in the left hand. And I got 6 shots in the S2 and 8 in the Beeman. So that is it. One of the aluminum balls came back and brushed my chin and beard a little bit, but I survived. And of course I have like a eye protection on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The S2 seemed to start dying out after about the 3rd shot on that 2nd mag, so that's pretty normal for this. After about 8 or 9 shots, the power goes down a lot. But you, in like an actual emergency use, you probably won't be reloading your magazine. So that's the S2 can, and this is the Beaman BP50. So definitely more penetration or carnage you can probably get with the 50 cal because it's such a smaller round, traveling faster. And this is the S2 can, hitting like 250 feet per second, 270, 260 with the same type of can, the same distance away, same conditions of shooting. And this is the pan I was just shooting at. So like I said, I've already shot this pan a bunch of times with other launchers, and it really takes a lot to go through this pan. I think I had to hit about 45 or 50 joules to tear through this thing. So all these marks were from like the HTP50 and the TR50 and the S2 and other stuff that's below 30 joules mostly. And it's pretty much like tin. I don't think it's like steel or anything. It feels like tin. It's pretty lightweight. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'll be out here picking up these balls and stuff. And yeah, this thing, if you can find it, it's about $100, maybe like 110, and pretty solid. The only issue I have with it is the magazine not being constructed very well, but overall it's a pretty good little launcher for the price. And the S2 is also a great choice. I have no issues with mine. It's been pretty solid for over a year now, and it just always works. I've never had any problems. Never had any problems with mine, like not wanting to fire or blowing O-rings or anything like that. But you know, I'm constantly putting a drop of oil on the CO2 cartridges, and I probably need to open this up and re-grease and strip it down and clean out the insides. But I've only done that twice so far with this, and I probably shot it 1,300 times, if not more. It's kind of on the low end of how many times I've shot my S2. The Beeman's probably at about 750 or 800 shots, just about. But yeah, that's it. And I'm always rigging these up on air tanks, CO2 tanks, airlines, and stuff like that, so I don't have to keep on burning through these. But these are good to use for practical demonstrations of what these do. So thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time.